Hey everyone, welcome back into our Tuesday night edition of the Fairbanks Evening News. Mike Schultz with you once again, talking about the weather. And we have a change in the weather pattern coming our way that's going to result in a little bit of that white stuff. We'll tell you more about that in just a little bit. Our photograph night, a very interesting one. This one's sent in by Zinat Khan. And it says, wait a minute, I'm picking up the Animal Channel on these big old monster, this rack on this moose there, with a satellite dish behind it helping out a little bit. Anyway, as always, if you have a photograph, by all means send it to photos@ktvf11.com. Your numbers today, not much of a contrast really. 34 degrees for the high, the low last night 31. The record high 49 in 1940 and 27 below in 1996. And your sunrise and sunset under the 8.5 hour barrier. 8 hours and 25 minutes to be exact, a loss of almost 7 minutes from yesterday. On the satellite picture, you can see all the moisture starting to spread up from the south, and some of it is starting to work its way through the passes into the Fairbanks area. Just right now, it is mainly high clouds, but there are some scattered snow showers to the north of us, and some of that might work its way down into our neck of the woods overnight. We'll have to keep our eye on it and see. On the latest satellite and radar interior shot, zooming in on the area, you can see the little blobs of blue right here, indicating where there is some snow shower activity trying to work its way through the hills and the passes there, but not having a whole lot of luck. Now, what's going on across the rest of the state? Well, over southeast Alaska, the rain has returned to Juneau and Ketchikan. Also raining around the Kodiak Island area. In fact, they had a flash flood advisory there for some of the heavy rains that were falling there. In the Anchorage Bowl, 41 degrees, cloudy skies, partly cloudy at Cold Bay, 45. Up and down the west coast, ranging from 41 at Bethel to 34 at Nome. And then again, the cold air trapped in the northern side of the Brooks Range there, 16 degrees at Barrow and 27 degrees at Fort Yukon. Lower 48 weather, well, things have warmed up a little bit in the Seattle area, but still widespread rainfall over the northwest part of the state. And over the southwest, we're looking at temperatures right around the 90-degree mark in Phoenix and the 80-degree mark in Las Vegas. And they're trying to warm back up and dry out over Texas. Denver looking at 61 degrees. Some pretty good strong gusty winds moving across the plains there in the Minneapolis area. Over the northeast, some showers from New York right on down to Washington, D.C. And then skies finally clearing out, and the rainfall that was bringing such flooding conditions is moving rapidly to the northeast and now moving in to the northeast. While out to the west, we're looking at a pretty good flow of moisture moving on shore, which means rain is finally moving onto the west coast. In fact, it's welcome rainfall. It's not going to bring much relief from the drought, and the snow level will be above 7,000 feet, but any rain helps out. And the jet stream, once again, is showing that that's going to be continuing as the moisture moves off the Pacific Ocean and then dives down to the south and then works its way back up to the northeast, showers over the northeast, and locally heavy rain down to the south. Okay, time once again for our kids' weather. And this week we're visiting with the kids from Hunter Elementary School. And tonight, here's a young man with a story about a lightning storm he was involved with.
One time in Korea, there was a flood and a lightning storm. So it has been raining nonstop for like a week. And it started to flood. But it was the worst because we lived on the side of a mountain. Plus it started to strike lightning. A tree fell on my room and the lightning struck the trees behind our house and caught them on fire.
A lot of excitement in that story there. Again, thank you to Mount McKinley Bank for sponsoring our kids' weather. And tomorrow night, another young man will be here with a very unique picture that he's drawn he wants to share with us. Here's your forecast for the Alaska area for the northern sections. Cloudy and cold at Barrow, mostly sunny skies for Nome, and a chance of a little snow at Fort Yukon. Here in the interior, we're looking at clouds increasing throughout the day and rain and snow showers at Healy, with some snow developing for Delta Junction and Fairbanks by evening hours. Over southeast Alaska, the rain has returned and will continue. Periods of rain for Juneau and Ketchikan, temperatures around 50 degrees. Over the southwest part of the state, partly cloudy skies at Bethel, but rain showers for Cold Bay, and the rain will continue in the Kodiak region. Over the south central sections, looking at rain showers for Anchorage, periods of rain likely at Valdez and also at Homer. And our forecast for the remainder of the night, we're looking at mainly just cloudy skies and cool temperatures to continue. 26 for the overnight low. Tomorrow's forecast, cloudy skies with snow developing by late evening. 38 degrees, and the extended forecast. As you can see here, snow is expected to continue for Thursday and Friday, taper off a little bit for Halloween, cloudy skies for Sunday and Monday. And then we're looking at temperatures once again for overnight lows dropping down to 10 degrees Halloween night and only 14 degrees for Sunday night. So we are looking at snow, but we're also looking at cold temperatures moving in.